Welcome back to Under the Surface. You're on the mic with Mike, and as always, Dills. Back at it again. Check-in week this week. I think it's just life updates.
Yeah,
What's
bro.
been going on? Been busy, so
I think we haven't jumped on since we got back from Magic Round.
nah, surely not.
I'm pretty sure the last one we did was that whole Magic
Oh, we did a
Round
rap
rap.
after, yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't been
Bro,
we
life's
haven't been on since.
life's been hectic, but we're little bits of content still dripping out. But yeah, need to get back on it.
Yeah.
Get back into a rhythm again.
I think that's the sort of direction we're gonna take it. I think I'm gonna take it as we've had a couple things pop up since we did the rap. Obviously, one of them being the Saints. We didn't really talk about that.
We haven't talked about the Saints.
We haven't talked about that. So, and then on top of that, we did the whole Origin thing within in town as well. So there's a couple of things to talk about as well as the life rap. But I want to start with my mate. Bruv, how's life?
Life's good, lad. Life's good. Yeah, bro, as I mentioned off camera, just got me a new mahi.
Nice.
Won't talk too much about what it is because I don't want it out there too much. But I'm really excited about it. But it's something that I'm incredibly passionate about, and man, next chapter, looking forward to it.
It's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a bit of a humble brag here. I was actually around when he got the call.
You were, but Caleb was not happy as well when I told her that you would. Because I asked her, I was like, "Who do you reckon the second person is?" I'll tell if I get this role. And she was like, Dills. And I was like, well, Dills or Jess, my little sister.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And then I went and told her, and she was like, oh. I was like, oh, turns out it was Dills that was first.
Kayla, it was by coincidence. He just happened to be standing next to me when the call came through. But fuck, bro, I was so happy for you, man, because, obviously a lot of stuff happened off camera and stuff like that. To hear that you got that phone call, bro, was pretty cool.
Yeah, bro, it's a mahi that like I said, something different to what I've done for the last 14 sort of years. And something that I feel will energize me.
Nice.
So
that's what you kind of want though, bro.
Really excited. I don't think I've ever genuinely been excited about mahi.
Yo.
Going to work. Like, I've always enjoyed my roles.
Yeah, right.
I know that I'm, doing a good thing in public service. But this one feels different.
Yeah. I'm interested to hear a bit more about it when you get into it, bro. It's going to be pretty cool.
I'm interested to learn a little bit about it as well. It's going to be a steep learning curve, I think. But nah, it'll be choice.
Yo.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
The jump to the kids, bro. Maya? Yeah, he's had an interesting couple months with footy and stuff.
Interesting couple months, bro. He so I sent him over to Brizzy a couple times. So once prior to us going over for Magic Round, then back from Magic Round, and he went and did a couple trainings with the boys over there for Te Rongo Māori, for Māoris. Just fell in love with the place, bro. Yo. So he's had a few little, setbacks here, a few little issues. Yeah. Just trying to find his place in the world. Yeah.
You could see though, he when we were over there, he's
in his element, eh?
Yeah. It's almost like I can't really see him here anymore.
Yeah, so that's it, bro. The first time he went over, he was messaging me, and it was crazy because, usually if he's going to message, it's really one word or it's not much at all. He was engaging in full blown conversation, and then even he said to me, "He's like, Dad, I've come out of my shell. It's weird. I'm just so open and a little bit more outgoing than usual because he's quite an introvert."
Yeah.
And so he's like, I'm staying. I don't want to come back. Obviously, he's come back, but he sort of said, "Dad, I need to be over there." And so for me, as a dad for a 15-year-old boy, I'm heavily involved in my kids' lives. Bit of a catch-22. I want him at home with me because he's my boy. But on the other hand, man, I've just seen this big shift in his mentality, his behaviour, his, just joy. Yeah. And this is all outside of footy as well. This is just him as Maya, a person. And so I've got a few options, I think, for him to be able to get over to Brisbane and finish his schooling off over there and, get stuck into his footy.
Bro, that's cool, bro. I'm excited for him, man.
So Yeah, watch this space. Hopefully, I'll cry like a baby, probably every night.
I remember we had a chat when we went to the Warriors game when they played here, and he was he was like, oh, it's Australia and all that stuff. And I said to him, I remember saying to him, bro, it's a 3-hour plane ride. Like, it's a 3-hour plane ride for your parents to go over, and it's a 3-hour plane ride for you to come home, bro. Like, it's not far. It's literally not far. But even over Australia, yeah, bro, like, you could just see he looked different. But like you said, he looked in his element too, which was quite cool.
Yeah, and then, obviously they had Māoris a couple of weeks ago, so the Taronga boys came over from the Gold Coast. They had their tournament here at Aotearoa a few weeks back, and so played some good footy.
Yep.
But just, meeting the boys, meeting their whānau, the coaches, I can really see, why he took to that space so much. Just beautiful, beautiful people through and through. And, not to say that we don't have that here in our own backyard, these are young Māori boys as well still, but, just something about, I don't know what it is, but growing up over there in Aussie, like, it's just a little bit different, and it's just where Maya fits.
Yeah. Even watching him run around with his mate when we were walking back after the game that night.
Yeah.
It was quite cool to watch him fucking around with the ball and shit like that.
Yeah, well, the bro, Ellie, he stayed with us when we were over there for a night. Then Maya kicked it with him for a couple of days. And then, so at the very end of their tournament, they went to Velocity,
Yeah.
and they're doing some activities. And then, so we went, because we wanted to go home, but the boys didn't go back to Oz until Tuesday. So we stayed, we were going to go home Sunday. We let them stay until the Monday to kick it with the boys a bit longer.
Yeah.
They went down to Velocity. He really wanted to do that with the boys. And I was like, what's Velocity? And I said, Google. And I said, bro, this boy is not doing none of that. Because he's scared of heights and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we got there and he's like, yeah, I did the big drop thing. And I was like, no, you did not. And then anyway, so they got like 4 or 5 tickets each. And so we went in to watch, and then him and Ellie were going to go on the drop again.
Yeah.
And Maya's like, gave me I was like, what? And he's like, come. I was like, I don't got no tickets.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we got you one. And so those two boys invited me, because you could go on 3s.
Yeah.
So they invited me to
Did
jump on with them. Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit.
And I asked them afterwards, I was like, how come you asked me to come down? And he's like, oh, no, Ellie wanted you to come on. I was like, oh, yeah.
Any evidence?
Oh, yeah.
Any evidence? Fuck, I wouldn't
Well,
do
I
that
knew
shit,
it wasn't him.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was. And I told my wife, and, I told Kayla, and she was like, hey. But,
True.
I guess what I'm getting at, though, is like with him and those boys, those mates,
Yo.
I've seen a big change in him. Like, he wants to be, whilst he wants to go over there, while he's here, he's actually he wants to be more open with me.
Yeah.
He wants to do more things with me and stuff like that. Like the last couple of nights, he's asked me to go down for some kicks with him.
True.
And that's been really cool.
That's
Groin
you know
sore.
what he's
My
doing?
groin sore now, but
he's just like, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna spend time with you as much
maybe,
as I
but
can.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
it's cool though.
It's been really cool, man. Like, I went through some tough times with him. He had a girlfriend for almost a year, and that was a really tough period for us.
Yeah.
Because he just sort of secluded himself and isolated himself.
Yeah.
And then, they broke up, went over to Aussie and stuff like that. And I was like, me and my wife kind of talked, and we were like, man, we're getting our boy back.
Oh, youngsters, stay away from them girls.
Facts, though.
Stay away from them girls.
Facts, man. Stay away. Focus on your footy. Focus on your friends.
Yo, fuck. I can't talk. My eldest has got a girlfriend, and it's changed him, bro.
I always supportive. Always there for them, and but to see, just a big shift in him as a person from prior to girlfriend, having a girlfriend, and post girlfriend. Yeah, huge.
It's the stages, bro. It's the 3 stages.
Huge, man.
3 stages, bro. Now that's cool, bro. Like, yeah, when you started looking at my going to Aussie, I was like, yeah, fuck, cool. He's pressing me hard. He's pressing me hard. But yeah, no, we're keen to make it happen. But in other news, my middle boy Ihaya, he made Kotaitanga under 12s again. Yeah, bro. Boy. Another trip for you.
Shout out to Azza and the crew up at Kotaitanga, man, and Casa, coach for
Cookies, yeah.
Kiwis.
So yeah, one of the boys from rugby was talking about going down there. He's a massive league fan, bro. It's a crack up. So like I'm coaching my stepson, Felix's rugby at the moment, and I remember I had a conversation with you about like just coach them like you're coaching league.
Yeah.
And I have, like, especially with like all the contact stuff, and like we had a meeting. I remember we had a meeting at the start of it, and I was like, oh, you know, can I teach them wrestle? And the conveners were like, well, you don't really need to teach them wrestling because they're supposed to tackle, you know,
below sternum.
So there's no way they should be going high. And I'm like, oh, yep, sweet. And then sort of before the season started, you teach them like, legs tackle, and they get into it. But then you watch, and then these other kids are like wrapping the ball. Yeah. So I've started to do like, all right, I've started teaching them to like bumpers and stuff.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, and like wrestle and all that sort of stuff. But I tell the kids, I'm like, unless I say you don't do that, we're just going to legs tackle. That's all we're doing. So they're like, yeah. And then we had a tournament last week, and I think they won every single game.
Oh, man.
And then on the weekend, they played this team, and they had a couple kids, and they were like fending, and you know that fend?
Yeah, that rule always drove me crazy at that age, bro.
That's so stupid because your natural instinct is to fend.
So I'll give you an example of what I used to say is that, so it would be like telling a kid who's got a mean whack on them, a mean step. Yeah. But you can't step. Yeah. But if there's a natural instinct, do not take away a kid's natural instinct.
And that's what I've found. And like, even when they're running, they want to fend. You know, they want to drop a little bit. Yeah. But we had one game, and they were like, because I got two big boys on my team, and they were like, nah, they can't. Like, they can't push. And I'm like they can't bump. So I'm like, so what? They're just supposed to run and get tackled.
Get tackled, yeah, like tackle me.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, nah, that's stupid. And then I remember telling the boys, like, oh, look, you can't push. So what you're going to have to do is just 2 hands on the ball, let them tackle, right? And then we played the team on the weekend, and they were fending, and they were like trying to wrap the ball. Yeah. And I was like, I said to the coach, oh no, sorry, this is in the tournament. And I said to the coach, and I was like, bro, are we fending? Like, what are we doing? Are we allowed to fend? Are we going to fend? And he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, all right then. And all the kids looked at me, and I was like, hey, bumpers and fend, go. And they went, all the kids were like, and then the first run, one of the boys, like, tall little skinny kid, ran. This kid went to go tackle him. Bumpers, boom, ran straight over him. One of the other boys went to run, fend, see you later. And then the coach come up to me, he's like, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was like, bro, you like, my kids are ready to go. Like, if you want to fend it, like, we're sweet. We're going to go. He's like, yeah, no, I apologize. I was like, no, man, it's fine. You know, you make that call, bro. But, so now, like, even like Felix, they played on the weekend, and I said the same thing because their kids were like fending and they were bumping. I was like, all right, cool. So I was, because you have to like ref half a game and stuff. Yeah. So I was off because I wasn't reffing that half, and then they were all looking for me, and I was just like, go. And they're like, yeah, sweet. So Felix, first run, he was sending these kids flying in, and I'm just cracking up laughing, and the parents are like looking at me, and I'm just like, hey. Like, they're ready to go if they have to go. Like, so.
I like that, bro. That takes a lot of self-awareness for these kids to you know, to put it away.
Yeah, 100%.
When when you think, oh, we're not sure how the rules being played today.
Yeah.
And then to just be ready to go, like that's an incredible talent, skill for those kids.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot of trainers. Like, hey, look, we'll do the fundamentals first, so we work on like, you know, safely tackling, head position, all that sort of stuff. But like, I'm also, all right, cool.
Preparing them.
Yeah, all right, cool. So we're going to work on our bumpers now. So, you know, just in case. And I try and drive it like, unless I say so, you don't do any of that stuff. Yeah. And then we just sort of monitor it, eh? And the parents love it. Like, the parents love watching their kids just like smoking all these other kids, eh?
Yeah, it's always good to watch kids car.
Oh, bro, harder. And I'm sitting there with like a big smile on my face and watching all these other parents, and they're just like scratching their heads, and I'm just like,
it's funny. Ehai played this team a couple of weeks ago. They've never beaten this team. This team has been together since they're little, you know, other team. But they've never been able to get them. And then they went out. This was last weekend.
Yep.
and bro, they just put on a show. But there was this one Igor was telling me, this bigger kid, he's one of the bigger kids in the, I won't actually name the team, but there's one of the bigger kids in the team, and he was talking a bit of smack to Ihai.
Yeah.
And Ihai was getting a bit frustrated. So he ran a short side, this bigger kid. He ran a short side, and Ihai just went in at him, dropped, and then just went bang, and picked him up though.
Oh, true.
So like it was all in a fluid motion.
Yeah.
Hey, but he rocked them, but he
Yeah,
got penalised because as soon as feet leave the ground at all.
Yeah. So that's what
I was gutted because he also asked me afterwards. He was like, "What was it?" I was like, "Bro, there was a mean tackle."
that's the thing with my lot. So like, you know, my boys steamroll another kid, or you know, they do a good tackle. I'm like, look, maybe just for the next time, you know, you're a bit bigger than these other kids, so we'll just try and ease up a little bit when you see a little kid. And he's like, oh yeah, so, but other than that, bro, me. Love that. But nah, it's cool, bro. Like I never thought I'd enjoy coaching under 7, under 8 rugby, but these kids are.
It's cool once it starts to click, eh?
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
And you can see it clicking, and you're like, oh man, I've actually, you know, I've had a part in that.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the point that I'm at the moment, because a lot of these parents remember the first game and they were like worried about them getting hurt and all that sort of stuff. But now they're like we've got parents coming up to us like, oh, are you the coaches? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, what you're doing with these kids is amazing. Like from where they started, just keep doing it because they are so cool now.
That's my guy.
But,
That's my guy.
They're getting like crowds at the games and shit like that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, but I mean,
you know what that means? The way you're gonna get that mean present at the end of the season.
Nah, like honestly, because I got an assistant coach and he took over when we went to Magic Round.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, bro, he took over, and then he'll take over a couple other times while I'm away for these trips and stuff like that. But that's cool, bro. Like that's probably like when you're coaching like the rep stuff, it's quite stressful because you got to think about all this other shit and
the result is always kind of in the. If it's not like front of mind, it's just sitting there, just pestering away. You're like, we've got to get these kids ready so that they, you know, because they're playing representative.
Yeah.
You want to get them to be completely competitive.
Yeah, bro. So that's quite stressful. You know, these kids have aspirations to like go off and play rep, so you sort of carry that a little bit. But it's just fun doing these kids. Yeah, bro. Like it's fun, but at the same time, like, bro, they start at like 9 o'clock, and some of these games are up in Waikanae, and I'm like, fuck me. Like,
bro,
man.
oh, speaking of which, bro, my daughter's playing football on a Sunday. Boringest game in the entire universe, bro. Hands down. But she's getting good. She's getting good, and I like seeing her run around. And anyway, played out bloody Whitby on Sunday. Yeah. You want to know who we played? So they played 3 10 or 15-minute games. Yeah. 3 Miramar teams. In Whitby, bro.
Why? Why do they do that?
On a Sunday morning. Like, how are you going to get me out of bed?
Oh, is that when I text you?
Yo. To drive to Whitby to play
a team
Miramar.
Down the road from you guys.
That's wild, man.
The guy that does my, who's my assistant, he coaches Ripper and they do Friday night games. And, bro, they had a game on Friday in Pram at 5:30.
Oh,
and I'm like, bro, what are you?
Bro, I remember those Friday night Ripper games, bro. They are cold.
Oh, bro. He reckons it was quite nice, but when they play here in Wellington, he's like, bro, like sometimes I just want to call them off, like the weather's
so
shit.
cold, bro. We had some
but
shockers.
He reckens, oh man, it's cool playing under the lights. Like,
I bet it is.
Cool, yeah. I bet it is. Those kids must love it, but fuck that.
Freeze up your Saturday too.
Yo, harder. But nah, that's pretty new and pretty cool. I got going on at the moment. But other than that, bro, life is just life, bro. I think the one thing that I sort of wanted to push that I've sort of, has gone to the wayside is this sort of stuff. And, I guess that's just because life's sort of taken over. And, but, off the back of that, bro, we got back from Magic Round. And I sort of thought, we had that conversation about, let's sort of see what else we could do. Let's see what else we can do.
Yes,
and there was one place that I reached out to, and they basically came back and said straight away, yup. And that was the Wellington Saints.
Yeah, bro. Big ups to to Geordie, for inviting us in and open door. Like he was mean on their first game when we came through. Just opened us, gave us access. Which incidentally, I found a bit weird. Like trying to figure out what our access meant. Like our passes, full access.
Full access, yeah.
And you're sort of like, bro,
what does that?
And I'm trying to push you in like quarter time or something.
Yeah.
Go get on the court, get some clips.
As
bro.
much as I wanted to, like I didn't like. Yeah, okay, we had the pass and it said full access, but I didn't want to do the. Oh yeah, sweet, go out there and hey, get off. Like you can only go here. But it turns out, fuck, we could actually go on the court.
We got full
like
access, bro. And so we missed out on the second home game because life. But we'll definitely get to the next one. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what we want to get out of it. I think between us, I think we've got some few little ideas.
Yeah.
But watch this space anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought, like, I'd never been to a Saints game before. And it was cool as shit, man. Like,
bro, for a Monday night game, like,
bro, it was quite vibey, eh?
Yeah.
It was pretty vibey. And, like, yeah, going into it, had an idea of what I wanted to get. But, Saints also have like a media team which sort of covers all of the, the player stuff.
In-game stuff, players.
And it's just like, well, they don't really need, any more of that stuff because they'll get all that sort of shit. But it's just, finding our lane, what we want to get out of it, which I think, between the two of us, we've got an idea.
I think we'll get there eventually. Like, this season with the Saints could potentially just be a bit of a, feeler.
I think so. Bro.
But certainly, off the back of Magic Round, I think, I think it became quite apparent to us that our lane is largely in sport. I'm not going to say strictly in sport, but like that sports arena for us is where we sort of feel very comfortable and.
Yeah, I think so, bro. Which is, it was cool to dabble in a couple of other little things, but. Yeah. It's going off the back of, so like having that yarn to Jordan about it, he loved the content that we got on Magic Round. And like I only posted like an iota of stuff that we got.
Well, you still haven't put some clips up.
Yo, hard out. I mean, I have, and I mean, like people are frothing off that stuff and I'm still getting like messages, comments and likes from like a video. Like this, it's fucking random. I'm still getting like shit from it.
Oh, that's mean.
Which is quite cool. And, that was a large part of why Jordan was so receptive of us coming in because he saw what we did at Magic Round. And, it's probably the angle that we sort of... Because we didn't really, apart from the one player, was it Reece? Reece Robson?
Yeah, Reece Robson.
Everything was just done fan-wise, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got Reece and there's still the... Cam.
Oh, the Cam one,
as well.
Yeah.
That's sort of sitting there, but otherwise it was from a fan perspective, and I think that's as a fan, you enjoy seeing the fans engage and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, unless we can get I guess full sort of backstage access to to players and stuff like that.
You know what was funny though? When we had a conversation about it at the game was the crowd, the fans were different than when we were at Magic Round because it was so easy to talk to people at Magic Round.
Yeah, 100%.
It was the vibe, like everyone was into the vibe of it, and I mean, come here and like it was vibey, but everyone just seemed like they wanted to watch the game.
Yeah, I mean, so we talked about Magic Round as a bit of a festival atmosphere, right? So that being said, it comes with a certain, I guess, level of certain sort of vibe,
right?
And then like a sports game, you get another type of vibe. Yeah. But those one-off games, it's not the same as that festival environment.
And because of that, it's just trying to navigate where the lane is for us. But I mean, like,
we got that one cool interview though. I don't know if you ended up throwing it up or if the sound came through very well. But with
the Lifetime fan. The lady.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to say her name wrong because
that was cool, bro. That was cool. I haven't put it up yet because the sound. That's the other thing, bro. It was loud as in there. It was
real loud when the music and stuff came on. So getting in between stuff, that was that's something that we have to navigate.
Yeah, but it's not like I didn't expect it because it's not like footy where You know, once the game, like it's the spectacle and the noise and the music before the kickoff, but as soon as that kickoff goes, it's just dead silent, right?
Yeah.
So you can get away with like talking to people and all that sort of stuff. But at the basketball, bro, it was just like constantly.
Well, they're always
music.
filling the space, in between everything. I mean, it's like it adds to the atmosphere, it adds to the vibe. It's cool. But in terms of like, trying to get some crowd engagement, crowd content, a little bit challenging.
But I mean, I guess we got 5-6 more games that we can go to and sort of play around with it. But I do know that, when I originally spoke to Jordan, he was pretty happy to sort of have us around next year as well.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So hopefully, we can use this as a tester and see how it goes. And another plus for the game was being there for the debut of
Mercury.
Mercury, that was pretty cool.
Mercury Nono.
I do want to put that interview up as well.
That was cool. So I think we got I'm going to say I got the only interview with him.
I haven't seen one, bro.
I got the only interview with him. But, that was dope. I've seen this kid around Wellington for the last few years. One of my mates' boys has played with and against him, for years playing ball.
Yeah.
And then to see him out there with the Rapids first.
Yeah.
And then, getting the last couple of minutes off the bench with the Saints. And seeing all his Scots mates there, in uniform and stuff like that. It was cool. It was really cool. It was a nice touch.
Yeah. I will post that clip because I totally keep forgetting about that. But I haven't seen any interviews with Mercury since, so you could have the scoop, bro. You probably got the one and done.
Yeah, bro. He looks good too.
He does, bro.
Talented kid, man.
He he got some hops too, eh? Who is the other kid? Aubrey?
Aubrey, bro. He has highs. Bro, he's incredibly athletic, eh?
Because it was him and Carlin, eh?
Yeah.
That your mate was saying
Aubrey's
not too far off Carlin, eh?
Yeah, he reckons he just soaks it up like a sponge off Carlin and just,
You know what's funny, though? I remember we were doing the crowd interviews and I was talking to that group at the ZM thing.
Yeah.
And it was Carlin's parents.
I know.
That was out of it. But, yeah, so, we got that. And then, so we'll be doing the Saints for a little bit. And then... following that, we went and did Origin in town. Yeah,
Origin in town, bro. I mean, it started rough. It started off rough, like trying to find some Origin supporters, and then it started to fill up and take off once closer to kickoff and stuff like that. The first half we stayed in town.
We did.
We got some little bit of we got some clips with fans and things like that, a little bit of engagement and stuff, and then. Queensland were up, and I was happy. I was riding high.
It was a long drive home for me, but that was, bro. One thing that stood out for me that whole night we were out.
What was that?
Was the getting recognised.
Oh, actually,
that was crazy. Like
small town, bro. Wellington's a small place, bro.
It's a small place, bro. So quick story time. We were doing the rap. At the front.
Yeah, it was the rap.
We were doing the rap, and these girls walked past, and they were like, they didn't recognize me. They recognized you because you interviewed one of them.
At the Saints.
Basketball,
yeah.
And that was out of it. That was pretty trippy. And then even just like how receptive everyone was, like a few of the boys that we talked to, were straight on there adding and shit like that. And
yeah, that was cool, bro. Like just to see them start to add. Like I'm still incredibly new to the whole social media game.
Same as me, bro.
I've been on social media, but I don't utilize it in a way of an influencer or somebody who posts regularly.
Yeah, that was the other thing. And then we had that group like, "Are you guys influencers?" Nah, man, we're just footy fans. Like, we're just footy fans with a camera. Do you class yourself as an influencer?
Hell no.
100.
If we get paid, then maybe.
Yo.
But at the moment, we're just two dudes that are doing our thing.
So when
putting it out there for the universe.
Yeah, our perspective. But when I told my class that we were off to Aussie for Magic Round, they were like, "You guys are like full blown influencers." I'm like, no. Like, we're just literally going to watch some footy.
We paid our own goddamn way.
Still paying that fucking trip off. But, I don't know. Like, even, how I said a couple other people at my work listened, and they were like, "No, you guys are like influencers." I'm like, "No, we're not. We're just two guys with a perspective of you know.
Nah, we ain't influencers until we start influencing.
Well, 100%. But that was trippy, bro. Doing that Origin, and I didn't expect it to be so quiet so early on. You know,
It didn't heat up until about 10, 15 minutes before the game, which I just thought was crazy.
But when it did, fuck, they yeah.
Oh, it ended up being pretty cool. Like the crowd
cool.
was cool. And even then, you know, it was for me, I was a little bit curious as to whether or not we should have tried to get a little bit more reaction type content.
I think so. But like the basketball, just didn't know. You know,
yeah, still trying to find our feet. I think, and like you know, things like that, things like you know our first Saints experience. You know, getting behind the camera and stuff like that. You know, these are learning curves for us, and these are things that hopefully we can sort of, you know, learn from it and ensure that our experiences later are better, and they'll just hopefully continually to grow.
What the guy did talk to me about at the bar was, you know, he did put the sign up to say that there was media there was filming there, so everyone was aware that we were there. Media. Yeah, I know, bro. Hey, man, we got media passes, baby. We media. But, you know, he was like, just don't get the staff.
Yeah.
Patrons, like, just obviously just check in with them, but, you know, do your thing, go free for all. Which I don't, yeah. It's if I could do it over, I'd probably be a bit more intrusive. Is that the word?
Yeah, bro. You know, like, how do you? Yeah, I think that's the line we need to find. But you know, even in saying that, you know, you do watch. I do. Sometimes I might doom scroll, and I'll see influencers out there.
Yeah,
and you know, they just have a few clips that just pop.
Yeah, bro.
And you know, it could be from an event like that, or it could be from something like that, and they've just nailed this one perfect piece.
Yeah. And
I'm still not sure how we sort of.
Well, I think we did it. Like Magic Round.
Magic Round, yeah, we got something.
But yeah, like
the other thing I'm grappling with is that I do watch these influencers and stuff like that. A lot of them are funny as.
Yeah.
I'm funny at home with my wife, but I ain't no comedian. Like I don't. I
think it's one of those things. You're a lot funnier than you think you are,
bro. I just don't got it in me. Like I don't know.
See, I'm not funny at home. I think I'm funny at home. That's why I get in trouble a lot, because I think I'm funny, but I'm not funny at home. It's when I'm like out and like I don't really have to think too much.
I'm not funny, bro, and I just don't know that I can ever be that one that, you know, we get that piece of gold because we were funny. You maybe. Not me.
You know what I think it is, and a lot of people like the Dragons clip.
Oh, but that's because I wasn't leading it.
But I made it funny, like, you know what I mean. So it's just, I think it just comes back to that whole lane, you know, finding the lane.
Yeah.
Like you're funny, like you probably don't see it, but I see it. But what I try to do, like, bro, you know when you were the funniest.
What's that?
When we were doing the actual episode out front of Suncorp and those two guys came in.
Oh, yo,
but
they were good.
Funny as fuck.
They were good, those guys.
That was funny as shit. But it's just like, you know, you probably look at it like this, where I can like I look at it in pieces.
This guy's the producer
funny,
man.
bro.
He's the producer man. He's the voice. He's the man behind the camera, in front of the camera.
I just watch these clips, bro. And I just crack myself up. Bro. I'm like, fuck, that's funny as shit. I remember that clip, and like even doing it during the like when we were talking to them, bro. I remember just being in the back cracking up, bro. It was so funny. But out here, like we got our lane, bro. Like we got our lane, but yeah, I think you're a lot funnier than you think you. You just need to highlight it. But I'll do that for you, bro. Don't worry. I got you. But yeah, man, like, so we talked about going back to the same spot to do Origin watch party. Probably not game 2. I think I jumped the gun a little bit when I messaged the guy. So last week.
What are we doing game 2? We're doing anything? We're just going to watch it at our respective places because I might get angry if I lose.
See, that makes me want to watch it with you.
Also, have we agreed on our bet or not?
Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
I thought we did it at the bar.
Oh, we did. Okay.
I thought we did.
Shucks.
Was it the
damn
tat? Was it the tat?
Yeah.
All on. We'll get into the footy chat shortly, but yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, but anyway, yeah, I don't know about game 2. I hadn't thought about it. I thought we were gonna run it back, but yeah, it'd probably be better if we talked about it after the first game, like watch party with a few people actually.
Yeah, I mean, dead rubber. I don't know how that goes, but
yeah,
limited time at the moment to get a good group together for game 2 anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So maybe we just watch it. Well, same as either you're gonna be angry or I'm gonna be angry, but I'll
be more angry because that's it.
I mean, I'm not expecting, I love New South Wales, but I'm not expecting them to win after seeing that fucking team. Like, should we get into the footy chat? Let's get into the footy, bro.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, we may as well start with the Origin.
Origin?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, I didn't watch much footy the weekend, just gone, to be honest. I didn't even watch the Warriors.
You didn't watch the Warriors game?
No, I was at the Hurricanes.
Oh, everyone's whinging about that.
That one moment with the kick?
Yeah, okay, let's chat about that real quick since I watched it and I have opinions on everything.
Let's go.
So Chanel trying to look at the scoreboard to see, the big screen to see what the time was for the dropout.
Yeah.
Went to an advert, so that apparently up on the big screen, so he couldn't see the time. Asked the ref how much time he's got. 5 seconds, Chanel. 1, 2. Kicks, beep, goes off.
Yeah.
Sorry, not my fault kind of thing. That's on you guys. All right, so the thing is, McFadden's come out and said, well, he said 5 seconds, got 2 seconds, and then he said, hands off. That's it is what it is. I don't run the clock.
Yeah.
My opinion, it isn't the ref's responsibility to run that clock for them.
You hated the Warriors. I knew it.
That's not his responsibility. Furthermore, this is a Warriors home game.
Yeah.
So somebody within Warriors HQ.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. But
put the ad up in a critical time where he couldn't see the timer. That's on the Warriors. Yeah, for mine.
I've heard a lot of chat about the whole shot clock not being present and but I've not once heard that. Yeah. It
was a Warriors, if it was if it was in Brisbane or Sydney or, somewhere else and that happened, I could probably see a bit more of an argument for it.
Yeah.
This is in their own backyard.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're responsible for putting that up on the screen so the players can see it. My next point, and this may be a little bit more contentious, maybe not, but I get why players try and run down the clock to give themselves a bit of a breather but bro, we shouldn't be waiting until the last 1 or 2 seconds on the clock to get through it.
Yeah.
We don't need to be that pedantic about trying to give ourselves that breather. I get they put themselves through a lot throughout a game, but at what expense?
You know what I actually don't like about the one thing I don't like about the game at the moment is that short dropout. I fucking hate it.
Oh, there's a time and a place for it, eh? Like there's this rule that I live by is if it's early in the game and scores are relatively low, just bang it.
Yeah.
You're not chasing the game.
Yeah.
You don't need to. And if it's one of those ones where you just want to roll the dice, I think, just bang it up there. But otherwise, just back your D, man.
Yeah. I'll be hammering it down the field, eh?
Conversely, what I've noticed a lot is a lot of teams are real happy to sort of defend their try line.
Yeah.
Like they're just happy to, because you don't get.
It's a mad gamble because
because you don't have to worry about the 10 meters, right? So like if you're defending on your goal line, you're not worried about getting back 10.
Yeah, right.
You're just worried about pressing.
Yeah.
And just trying to force them into their plays. It does mean you have to front up.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's easy just to defend goal line D.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm old school, man. Just kick it 80 meters, chase, and then let it go. But yeah, I didn't watch the game. I watched the last 3 minutes on the train on the way home, and I remember some guy had it on his phone. I was watching it on his phone, and yeah,
not the over the shoulder ones.
No, not even, bro. I reached. I was like, bro, turn it around, because I was standing up. Bro, can you turn it around? He turned it around. We were watching it on the train. And I knew straight away. I was like, we're not winning this. And the guy watching was like, what do you mean? I was like, we're not winning this. He's like, why? I was like, well, they got a kicker. They got at least 2 kickers in that team that will bang it 40 meters easy. We've got no kickers. And he's like, yeah, Chanel will get it. I was like, bro, when was the last time Harris Tavita got a drop goal? When was the last time Tamati Martin got one? Like, we don't have any kickers.
Oh, Bo, Tamati's attempted a drop goal as well when he got charged down. I mean, it was on 4. He had all the time in the world to pull out of that.
Yeah.
Chose not to. I just don't understand it.
His
like
whole lead up was just.
He did previous. Slow. He was the best on the field for the Warriors. Actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'm going to quickly run through the few games because I watched pretty much all of them this weekend.
Okay.
Bunnies, Broncos, bro. Broncos are abysmal. Okay, I'm going to say it now. The Broncos are absolutely awful.
Trash,
They're awful.
They're trash.
They are awful to watch. The Bunnies were okay.
Yeah.
Their left edge is just incredible. But the Broncos, there is something that is not right in that club at the moment.
Who was that kid the Rabbitohs had debut? Did he play lock?
I think he played prop.
Yeah.
Big guy, Rattle.
He ran down Reynolds? Was that him? I remember seeing a clip of it.
What was that?
You got to try and debut?
Might have been. You got to try and debut, yeah.
Fuck, I've heard.
He's a big body,
I've heard like nothing but good things about him. But yeah, bro, Broncos have been shit since they played the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm not even going to dwell on it.
Oh, wait, real quick. What do you think of those South jerseys?
I bought one.
No.
I did.
It just looks like a plain white tee.
I love it.
Oh, my days.
I love it.
No way.
So maybe not necessarily the design, but
there's nothing on it.
Concept, so cool.
But there's nothing on it.
So cool.
What's the concept?
That's for Jai Arrow.
I get that.
Yeah, so it's basically, because obviously like with motor neuron disease, his brain's going to start deteriorating.
Yeah.
And so it's about stripping back everything on the jersey. And then on the flip side of that, they all had arrow on the back. So we've got your back arrow, Jai Arrow, we've got your back kind of thing.
Okay.
So the concept for me, and because all the proceeds also go to Jai Arrow and his family.
Oh, okay. Now I feel like an asshole.
So I just think the concept is really, really cool.
Yeah. Okay, when you put it like that, because all I seen was just a white T-shirt with arrow on the back, and I was just like, bro, that's...
So there's it's like the really light sublimated still there, but it's just no colour.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So it's not just a white jersey. There's still,
It's like us playing for Souths in our under the surface T-shirts.
I thought it was dope.
But yeah,
and the whole thing cool. Like, and also the Broncos. Big ups to the Broncos. Not that any Broncos are ever going to bloody see this, but big ups to the Broncos. Auctioning off their jerseys post the game for Jai Arrow as well.
Yeah, that was a nice touch that they both went out for Jai. I actually didn't even realize that Jai Arrow played for the Broncos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Must have been yonks ago, but yeah.
Dolphins, Roosters, bro. Dolphins are the real deal.
Yeah, they scare me, bro.
Dolphins are the real deal. They had 5 men out through Origin. Oh, the Roosters had 7.
Yeah.
Watching the game and the caliber of players that both teams had out there, you wouldn't even sort of really know that they were missing all the Origin players because it's just that good. I mean, probably a little bit more so with the Roosters because they had a few really young fellas. Like they had a boy. And I have to talk about him. I can't quite recall his name. Played on the wing. Played SG ball.
Yeah. Jersey.
New South, and then he stepped up to first grade all this year.
No way.
19-year-old kid, bro.
Holy shit, bro. That's gonna be Charleston soon.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Charleston and Bastion next year. They did that because they're bottom age SG ball. So.
Well, didn't Charleston already play New South Wales?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
So New South Wales Cup.
Those boys are going to be pushing. But, I mean, and that was kind of what I thought as well is, those boys played with this kid and just to see them out there getting their shot, pretty cool. So he scored on debut and the young half that came on, 20-year-old kid, he scored on debut. So they scored their 2 tries. Yeah. So, good things coming through at the Roosters. But I still think the Roosters have got a team to sort of make a push for the 8. But what I took from the game is the Dolphins are the real deal.
Bro, they've been scared. They scared me since they came here and played the Warriors. Because by rights, the Warriors got away with that one. I think the Dolphins looked. I think I said this before. I think the Dolphins looked a lot better than the Warriors.
Yeah.
Their forwards, their middle looks mean.
Yeah, bro. And, they were missing a few great middles and forwards as well with, like, Flegler out, Plath, Funifuyaki on the edge there.
Yeah.
But they sort of plugged those holes really well. And then you got Cody and Nikodima and Isaiah Katoa playing great footy. Bostock, bro, like, holy, played on the wing the last couple seasons, come back from injury, chucked them in at centre when Avarillo was out, and he looks every bit of centre.
Yeah.
So much so, he's been called into Origin camp.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Suckle, bro. Holy.
Wow. He's off to Melbourne next year, eh?
Off to Melbourne next year, bro. But he's playing some good foot. He's big, strong.
They look
fast,
good, bro.
He's got footwork. He's impressive, eh?
If there's a team that can, derail the Warriors, and I think, like, I don't want to say it, but, like, if the Warriors get the Dolphins in the finals, yeah, bro, I'd be very scared.
Eels Raiders, bro. I didn't bother with this game because I did not care about this game. But in saying that, I am incredibly surprised that the Eels got it.
Did they?
15-12, bro. So I don't know I thought the Raiders were on the up.
The Raiders are falling off,
They've had a couple bad weeks. I can't comment because I didn't watch the game. But interesting. Tigers, Titans. I did watch this game. Last game at Light Cup before they do a bit of
Is that Tigers got the Titans?
refurbish up in one of the areas there.
Yep.
Jerome Lloyd dotted down for 3.
Oh,
Played his
shit.
between game I've seen him play in a very long time.
I might try and watch the replay of that.
Keanu Kini, between 6 and 10 minutes of absolute brilliance at the back end of the first half. So he put on 3 tries, but he didn't just put them on. I was talking to my son about it, and I was like, "This is what I mean when I say a fullback pushing up on a play."
Yeah, right.
Because every time, so those 3, he was pushing up, and then just punched the hole, made a massive break, and then the work that he did to sort of engage that last defender, the fullback, and then put away guys for tries was top shelf.
He's looking pretty good, Keanu Kini, eh? Like I remember seeing a few weeks back when they got the Broncos.
That try to win the game, that was outrageous.
Like, fucking, to actually, like,
was
get after the
outrageous.
ball. There was, I remember seeing a post that he knocked it on. It's like, where does he knock that on?
That was outrageous. He's got, like, he's what, 22, 23 still.
23
he's still
maybe?
really young. He's got these flashes of just absolute brilliance in him. Once he starts to pull that together for a full 80, like, and he does do great things. He does the hard yards and the hard work as well. But man, watch this space. He's incredibly good.
Who do you think the number 1 fullback is in the NRL at the moment?
It's funny because me and Maya have this conversation quite often. So we watched the Dolphins game the other night, and what's his name at the Dolphins? Oh, why have I forgotten his name now? He was playing at the back. He's been around a while. He's always lurking in the. Why can't I think of his name?
I can see him
because he had a bloody good game, and so I've talked to my boy about I've been a bit
Hammerstein?
Nah, because he's in Origin camp,
Origin.
so he I'm gonna have to have a quick look. Sorry,
It's not Trey Fuller.
Trey Fuller.
Yep.
Trey Fuller. He was incredible.
Yeah.
Like the way he just carried the ball back, and because I've said to Maya over the past sort of few months even that I've been a bit disappointed with the way that Hamiso plays because he doesn't take those big tough carries, like even from kick returns and stuff like that. He's just it's like he's waiting to inject himself in the game so he can have those big play moments. A little bit like, probably even more so than Reece Walsh, to be fair.
Yeah.
And, he doesn't carry hard or strong or quick or look for space on those kick returns. But, like, Trey Fuller, bro, he's tiny. And he just throws himself at the line at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm like, how is he not
He's
regular
like
first grader at the moment.
yeah, he's like who's the fullback for Joe
Joe Gray.
He does the exact same thing, bro. Like little as nothing, but fuck, he punches. I think he got. I think I seen a try his on the weekend. What was that weekend? No, it might have been the week before. But he went like he hit the gap like.
Oh yeah, it might have been last week. Yeah, best fullback in the game in the moment. God, I mean it's so tough because there's so many of them.
How can you go past Clint Gufferson?
Shut your mouth. He is not one of them. I don't know. I'd probably say Kalen Ponga. At the moment, and it's not necessarily. It's actually got nothing to do with the fancy stuff that he does.
Right.
He still needs to tidy up a little bit of that defensive work. Like, there was a game last weekend where it was controversial. Shoulder charge on the ball.
Yeah.
Not a shoulder charge. Ashley Klein, figure, let it go. I thought it probably should have got pulled up. He tucked everything inside.
Yeah.
And so, whilst not a traditional shoulder charge, he still led with the shoulder because everything was tucked.
Yeah.
And then went at the player, shoulder charge. And, I seen him talk, I seen an interview with him in Origin camp yesterday, talking about, I've done a bit of work with Billy about, because we're flying across to try and make those cover tackles.
Yeah.
I've just got a little bit of the work to do there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, ball playing, carry strong. His defensive efforts are really, really good. Good under the high ball.
He's got like no preservation for his body.
Nah, and then he's got the footwork. He does but he's also got a kicking game.
Yeah.
As well. Like Reece Walsh. Yep, good kicking game. He's got a massive kick. He's got a really long kick on him. Great footwork. Does a bit of ball playing. Some of his ball playing though is pretty erratic.
Who are you talking about, Reece Walsh?
Reece Walsh now.
Yeah.
Some of his ball playing's a bit erratic.
Yeah.
And he's just looking for that miracle play.
But he's one of those ones, man, like...
But when it comes off, you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, case in point with the GF, bro, some of the shit that he did in the GF was outrageous.
Yeah, nah, you're absolutely right. But
he does it in a normal game, it doesn't come off. Oh, well, he's a piece of shit.
And then there's the Tedesco and sort of Dylan Edwards type fullbacks, right, where they just go about their work and you're going to get 200 metres out of them a week.
Do you think Dylan Edwards should be in the Origin? Should we talk Origin?
Yeah, we'll talk Origin, eh?
Okay.
No, I'm going to say no. Simply because Tedesco's form's too good.
Yo.
Dylan Edwards is playing great footy as well. I mean, he's still, the last I checked, before voting went behind closed doors, he was second on the Dally M.
Was he behind
to Nathan Cleary. So Nathan Cleary, Dylan Edwards, same club. That's crazy. And that's what I talked about a couple of weeks ago, players from within the club taking points off players. It can be a bit tough, and then Jackson Ford at third.
Yeah.
So, he's obviously playing really good footy, but you just can't go past what Tedesco's doing at the moment at the Roosters.
He's not an exciting fullback, but he just does his job really, really well.
Who's that?
Dylan Edwards.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
I'm not saying he is. He probably blitz me, but he just looks slow.
Yeah, well, I've said to Maya, I was like, I would rather Dylan Edwards in my team than Reece Walsh. Simply because I can rely on Dylan Edwards.
That's his thing, right? He's reliable.
And that's what I want. I want a fullback who, whilst, that fancy stuff, those big moment plays, you love to see them. And as fans, we love to see them. And that's why Reece Walsh has just got such big reps from people, right? But I'd rather see somebody's going to take those tough carries and do the tough, hard work.
Yeah.
Defend the line, come into the line when they're needed, cover, take high balls, and just feed when they need to.
Let's go through the teams, eh?
All right, hit me.
Let's go through the teams.
Are we going to go man for man, or what are we going to do?
Or
are we just going to talk controversial? Let's talk. Can we talk one controversial one first?
Yeah. Go.
All right. What do you think about the big man from Manly missing out, bro? To Luke, is it Dylan Lucas?
Dylan Lucas. I've not watched many.
Ola Kawatu, bro. How?
I don't think he was that great in game one, to be honest. I don't think he was that great.
He was one of their better forwards.
What's special?
Kick chase was good. He carries strong.
Nah,
he's a genuine game breaker.
I don't think he should have got dropped. I don't think he should have got dropped, and especially for...
You're going to pull somebody on there. Is it Dylan Lucas? It's his debut, eh?
Yo, Newcastle?
Yeah, I mean, and he's playing amazing. Like I watched Newcastle last week, and they were giving him massive reps.
Yeah.
And he does look every bit an Origin player.
This is probably the game that New South Wales can afford to drop, right?
I mean, you
Take
obviously
take it to a decider, but I definitely wouldn't have dropped Olukwati. I don't think he had the best game, but I probably wouldn't have dropped him and then brought in someone to start that's never started, that never played Origin before.
You know, I think so. From what I've heard, they reckon, you know, I think, well, if I was to summarize consistency, they're going to get from Dylan Lucas.
Right.
You know, they're going to get a good all-round performance, effort plays.
Yeah, I don't like
those 1%ers that coaches love to see. But for Olakau'atu to not even get a bench spot,
yeah, that's
wild.
That's crazy. But I don't know how they can judge. Like they know footy more than we do, but like especially at that level. But I don't know how they can.
Does Laurie Daly?
But well, this is
I know he's played some top footy, but holy,
this guy's fucking gone like bonkers. But I don't think what like guys do at Clubland necessarily will translate over to rep footy, if that makes sense. Especially at that caliber, like.
But yeah, conversely though, I think that you can take a player from Clubland, and when you drop them into Origin, you're gonna you could potentially see the best of them.
Well, it's a gamble. Like I think that they're gambling. Like if Laurie Daly was thinking like a traditional coach, where you think, right, we're gonna fucking wrap this, I definitely wouldn't have dropped Olukwati. I would have still had him there, and maybe had this Dylan Lucas on the bench, or what is it, 19? 18?
Well, he's still got his 313s in the team as well. I mean, Cam Murray's obviously going to run at probably some point in the edge.
He'd be more.
Victor Radley's going to probably run on an edge. Again.
I'm surprised that two things. The biggest thing that surprised me when I saw it was where is it? Mitchell Moses coming straight back in.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I thought Ethan Strange was one of the best on field.
Ethan Strange was fucking crazy for a debut.
Ethan Strange has got the goods, bro. Obviously, Mitch Moses, he's done it. He's been there. He's done it before. He's got that reliability, I guess, and he's got a bit of a pass, I guess, from Laurie Daly from what he has done. Yeah, in the jersey. But yeah, unlucky for Ethan Strange to just miss out on that starting spot though.
I'd be gutted if I was Ethan Strange. The winger,
Casey McLean out. Mark Nawangani-Tawasi. I love him, bro. I think he is incredible, and I've said it time and time again. Like I hate the Roosters, bro. He's made me like a little bit of a, I like watching these guys.
Yeah.
You just never know what's going to happen. He came back from injury last week. Yeah. Scores a hat trick. One of his tries just shouldn't have been scored, but he, this tiniest bit of space gave him a little bit of goosey inside out, bam. Yeah. Dive for the corner. Like he just does stuff that other people cannot do.
Who does he line up against? So they got him on the same side as Jojo Fafita.
Jojo Fafita, bro, he surprised me. Like he's been playing really good footy. I've watched a little bit more of him at the Titans. I've seen I thought he played well in Origin 1 as well. He did go all right, eh? But yeah, I don't know. There's just something special about Nawangani-Tawasi, bro.
I remember seeing this thing, and there was when he got named, and there was a lot of pundits. They were like, "Why would you give that spot to someone that's leaving, and not give it to someone that's?"
I love it simply because of the fact that you're picking on form.
True.
So if we're gonna pick these rep teams, let's pick them on form. Let's pick them on who is playing the best in their positions.
Let's talk that for a second. Mitch Barnett.
Yeah, wow. Then that's the mystery that is Laurie Daly, isn't it? That's the mystery that is Laurie Daly.
Wild. Like he looked like I love New South Wales, love the Warriors, but he looks so average, so slow, so tired in that first game.
That's one of those. What do you call it when you give the boys their reps because they've been there, they've done it, they've been part of it,
But he hasn't really.
Jackson Ford must be sitting back going, what more do I need to do?
Laurie, like, if for Jackson Ford to play Origin, he needs Laurie Daly to fuck off.
Well, yeah, and
I don't see him getting picked.
I'm going to say it right now. I think he's got one more year on his contract next year, Ivan Cleary, which could see a potential shift even next year because it's, you're leaving your clubland duty, so potential.
Yeah,
but Ivan Cleary takes that role within the next few years. Yeah, guaranteed. And he will. I mean that's scary hour for me because like having Ivan Cleary behind the reins, he's built something at Penrith himself. You give him the reins to the best players in New South Wales, and all he has to do is provide a game plan, a template, and then motivation. Yeah, bro, they could go on the next big streak.
What are your thoughts about Payne Haas? One game, walking straight in, starting 8.
He's the one guy I'd give it to.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's the one guy I'd say, here you go, son.
I feel so sorry for Jackson Ford. Like,
I feel like Mitch Barnett shouldn't have been the one.
Even like Adam Fanua-Blake, well, he's on the bench though, right?
Yeah, he's on the bench. He's on the bench.
Like, he was average in the first game. Like, yeah. Who did they start? Adam Fanua-Blake and Mitch Barnett, right? They were the starting props, game 1. They were looking slow, bro. But yeah, I think Jackson Ford should have got a sniffing, bro. At least on that bench. At least on that bench, he should have been there. But can New South Wales win it? I don't know, bro.
So we've been talking a little. We've been chatting back and forth today, and you're telling me have faith and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I do, I always will. However, the sort of, I don't know if it's the realist in me or the pessimist in me. I'm not sure yet. But knowing that we're a game down, looking at the squads, whilst I want to have faith, there's this little part of this little devil in my head, bro, that's just like, you're going to lose. Just accept it now, and then you won't be as upset when you do.
See, I think I'm the same. I'm the same with my ones. Like, yeah, I've just got something inkling in my mind that, and like as grim as it sounds, Tino's dad passes away.
So I seen and Billy Slater, to his credit, man, like the way that he, handled that press release. The emotion that guy has, he genuinely cares about 100%. His players. Like he genuinely cares.
100%.
And man, if there was, if staying alive in Origin for 2026 isn't enough, like having that as a bit of a, a little bit of a motivator as well.
I think back to when Cameron Munster's dad passed away.
Yeah, he played out his skin.
They were crazy, bro. They went crazy. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing that worries me about this game is they've got that extra little push. They got that drive. And the other thing that kind of worries me a little bit is that number 18, bro, Reece Walsh on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the bench here, right? And obviously they can use 4 of the 6, can't they? Yeah. And so I don't know, it'd be interesting to see how, if I assume he's going to use him.
He's going to use him.
And it'd, for mine, it'd probably be in lieu of potentially a Trent Loiero or Max Plath.
Yeah.
But what I am really happy to see is Footy sitting there on the bench, ready to have a crack. Because I've been watching him this year, and he's gun, bro. He's the goods, man. But I want to quickly Sam Walker, bro. Game 1,
he was crazy, bro.
He was good, man.
He was good, bro. He was good. And I don't like him for the Roosters. Like,
I've never been a big fan of his, to be fair. But
me neither.
Watching him pull that Queensland jumper on and go and do his thing.
Yo, he was the one. Every time he touched the ball, I was like, "Fuck!" Like, what's he gonna do? Like
what it does as well, like. A lot like with Dearden and Thurston and those before them that had the 7 jumper, it just frees Munster up
100%.
to play their eyes up footy, have a running game, do those things that just make him a pest.
And that's what worries me about the Queensland squad having Reece Walsh on the bench, because I think they'll use Reece Walsh as a free roamer.
I think so. If he comes on, he's coming on in the middle.
Yeah. And he doesn't have to worry about, the pressures of directing
Ball
at
playing,
the back. None of that.
directing.
He can just play his game, and that worries me. Imagine having 2 Cameron Munsters on either side of the field, plus Kalen Ponga in the middle.
Kalen Ponga as
Right.
well. So provided that, they utilise them accordingly, they can definitely do some damage. But as boring as it sounds, got to win the middle first.
Yes. Yeah. Well, like I said,
Got to win the middle first.
that extra push that they're gonna have for Tino Fasuamalaoi's dad, I think that's really gonna bring that middle together, bro. And I think they're gonna run.
God,
amok.
I hope so. But the other thing on the other side of the coin is Nathan Cleary come away with man of the match honours in game 1. I thought deservedly so. I think a lot of people thought Ethan Strange should have taken them, but I thought Nathan had a really bloody good game. Is this that sort of make or break, or the series generally speaking? Is this that make or break for Nathan Cleary to really put his mark on that Origin arena like everybody's been calling for, so that he can, and however many years down the track, he can turn around and say, I'm the best that ever did it.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know if it has to be this year, bro, to be honest. I don't know if it has to be. Like, if he's going to play, if he's going to play again next year, he might have another crack at it, but he definitely has to, do it in Origin to be labelled as one of the best. Because, Clubland, bro, what else can you do?
I was saying this clip the other day. It was I think it was after the Panthers pumped the Tigers 64-0, and this guy, I think he was a Bulldog supporter, but he said, Nathan Cleary, can you just fuck off from our game? Just leave my game. He's like, what more have you got to do? You've done it all. Just go. Your missus is over in the UK. Just go. Go away. You're destroying my game.
I hope he goes to PNG.
And it was just one of those. It was one of those funny moments where the kid's he's just so talented.
Yeah, and he's just effortless. Like his footy, just like it's like he's having fun now.
Yeah, I like seeing him play the way that he's been playing.
Yeah.
The Panthers are 100% scary. Me and my boy were looking at their next, 12 games right up till round 27.
Yeah.
Bro, there might be 2 or 3 games where they might slip. The big game that they've got on the horizon is round 23 against the Warriors.
Over here, I actually want to get up to that
game.
I
reckon we should get to it.
Yeah, I want to get to that game. We'll probably have to get tickets pretty quick because the fucking...
Oh, they're selling out so fast.
They sold the Dragons game out. Who the hell wants to go watch the Dragons? And I love the Dragons, but... I mean, actually, I'm quite sad that I didn't get to that. I was going to take my old man to the Dragons game, but...
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Well, I could still probably get in touch with a couple of the boys from the club and see if I can get some tickets. But, I really want to take my dad to that game just to rub in his face that they're about to get peppered. But, yeah, 100%, bro. I think we should get up to that round 23 game, bro, because that'd be...
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be a
vibe too.
That'll be an epic game, man. That'll be mean. So, watch.
Let's
get to 23. You want to wrap this week's games?
Yeah, bro. What we got? Okay. We have the Knights Dragons on Friday night.
Dragons.
A few Origin players out for the... Well, actually, who's out for the Knights? Was it just Kalen?
I think so.
Oh, and Dylan Lucas. Look, I say this with, I still can't go past the Knights. But all credit to the Dragons, and I think the way that they're playing footy at the moment, they're getting there. And bro, every time I think about who they get next year, like I was watching the Titans game, and they get Philip Sami as well.
Yeah, bro.
And he's killing. Bro, he played well the other night.
They need. Well, we've talked about this so much. They need a. They got Angus Crichton. No, not Angus Crichton. Who they got from the bloody Roosters coming in?
They've got one of the Roosters boys coming through.
They've got what's his name? Played at the Knights, went to the Roosters, played Origin.
Lindsay Collins. No?
No. Oh, what's his name? Hold on. I really need to get it now. Fuck. They have got coming through. Oh, bro, this is gonna piss me off.
It's annoying because I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, you're gonna when I say his name too, you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Forward or back?
utility. He's been playing hooker as well.
I know who you're talking about. Bloody Connor Watson.
Connor Watson, there you go. So they got Connor Watson coming in. He could play 9.
I knew that. Yes, Connor Watson. Connor Watson's awesome. What a signing.
Yeah, bro.
But he's only one season.
Yeah, before
he's got a PNG.
Yeah, bro.
But that pulls things together nicely for them next year.
100%, bro. So I'm Dragons looking up, bro, and I think they're gonna get the Knights. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna get the Knights.
Yeah, Knights will win it.
Tigers, Dolphins.
I
think we already know.
Tigers, sorry man, you won a game in the weekend. You got pumped 64 points last weekend. That's not happening. Like, I do hope that some of those Dolphins boys from Origin back up.
Yeah.
But the Dolphins, bro. Dolphins.
Yeah. Dolphins all day.
Dolphins.
Titans, Panthers.
Panthers. Titans look good, bro, in patches. They got little, if they didn't have those Keanu Kinney moments in the weekend, probably could have blown out a little bit more.
Do the Origin boys back up for the Panthers, you reckon?
I don't think they need to.
Nah.
They've got so much depth there, and what it does for them as well, because they're sitting pretty at 6 points now, clear on the top. They can afford to drop a game.
Yeah.
Not that they will, but what it does is builds their depth going into finals.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna go Panthers. Eagles, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs are just another team that you just don't know what you can do. If you might get a great one week and then a rubbish one the next.
They're like the Broncos, bro. They're just flops, eh?
Yeah, so Seagulls on that one, brother.
Broncos, Bulldogs, and Canberra are all in the same spot for me. They're just good last year and they're just flops this year. But y'all going Eagles.
Yep. Warriors, Cowboys. Look, I've been less than impressed with the Cowboys the last few weeks, and I felt this was going to happen.
Yeah.
At some point, whilst they've got some pretty good wins throughout the year, there's still something within that playing group that's just missing.
Yeah, right.
I can't put my finger on it. I think that'd be more of a shot if Tommy Dearden was playing.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've got it. I don't think they've got the resolve to go a full 80 with the Warriors.
I sent you 3 screenshots the other week.
That was wild, eh? I didn't pick up on it at first.
So I thought, so to get to that point, out of the 3 games, they had to lose 1 to drop to third,
to drop
with
to
the
third.
other ones winning. Obviously, I thought this was going to be the game that they dropped, but obviously it was the Sharks.
It was the Sharks game.
So I think they're going to win this one. I'm going to go the Warriors. But yeah, that was out the gate.
So I got 3 screenshots from those for the next 3 games. This was last week. The next 3 games of the Warriors. So the Warriors were second, third. So these games had not been played yet.
So
no games had been played.
They had the Sharks, and it was whatever the Sharks placing was. Warriors were sitting at second.
That's a conspiracy.
Bro. I mean,
it's a conspiracy.
Like I said,
maybe the shot clock wasn't the Warriors' fault.
Bro, I mean, hey, I feel like I could put the screenshots up and explain it. But no, I think the Warriors are going to...
Maybe that's our lane, conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories in sport. That'd be good. I think the Warriors are going to get the
Warriors
Cowboys,
will get it, bro, yeah.
This one I like, Storm and Raiders.
Bro, it's funny. The Storm, they've made a good push, right? And so they ended up they were 12th last week.
Yep. Last
weekend. Got the bye. Because of results, bumped them up to 11th. Now they're sitting 4 points outside the 8. And it's starting to come together for them slowly.
Yeah.
I say, given that the game is on Sunday, they get their Origin boys back.
Oh, and it's down there too.
I say, because it's in Melbourne. They're in Melbourne, Queensland. the Origin boys. I say they get the Origin boys back and they go out and they do a job on the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going Storm. Like,
And I hope they do. Like I know there's Melbourne haters out there because of what they've done in the past, and they've been a successful club and the salary cap scandal and things like that. But I hate to see. I hated seeing them just dwindling away at the bottom there.
it just didn't seem right, eh?
It just doesn't.
It didn't seem right. But I mean, Raiders.
And I love an underdog story as well. I love
we
them coming from the bottom and then making that push.
We've been talking about this ever since they were struggling. Like, fuck, when they hit their straps, look out.
Yeah,
and they're kind of hitting them now.
And they haven't pulled together a really performance yet. And they'll do one. They'll get one.
Yo, and plus old Sewer at the back, bro, he's gone. He's crazy. He for me is in like my top 3 fullbacks for the year. And they're all like, so my
for
top
the
3,
year, definitely.
My top 3 have been the little men. So
Jai Gray, Sua Fatlongo, Kianokini, or Toipuki.
I actually didn't. Yeah, I only really Keona Kinney only sort of popped on my radar after that whole.
Well, he's been injured. He was injured at the start of the year as well.
But those 3 little men, bro, they killing it, man. Like they're hitting holes hard. They're doing their job.
I seen an interview of, I can't remember who it was, talking about the little fullback and just saying there's just this. That's the way the game's being played now, and there's a space for them and the way that they do their thing. But bro, hear the commentary talk about how excited they get when they see them get the ball. You can't take your eyes off them.
Yo, I'm loving it, man. Like but yeah, no, I got the Storm, bro. I got the Storm. Yeah, and then Rapid Roosters Sharks. Man, fuck the Sharks. Cheating motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, the way I imagine. Similar to the Storm, Roosters get their Origin players back, barring injury. But what the Sharks did, so watched that Sharks Warriors game in the weekend with my boy, and I was like, bro, they've just provided the whole league the template for how to beat the Warriors. Yeah, and it's not rocket science. It's just muscle up. Yeah, and just stay with them the whole game. So like, if you muscle up the whole game. You're going to get them. And they did that from the first whistle, man. Like, they just fronted. Yeah. And they aimed up every single set.
I haven't watched it yet. I did see one run, Dimitri Vaimonga run it. And
that was probably the best sort of carry that one of the Warriors players really had. Like, Selesniak was just getting rocked every time he ran it.
But the Sharks had they had a young prop, took on Vaimonga.
Yeah.
And he come out second best, but... Like, you talk about that whole fronting up, like that, for me, that was the epitome of it. Like, they just went at them. And
they aimed up all game long, and
I still think the Warriors are, they need another half in there. Like, for me, Tamaite's not doing it. Like, Tamaite, I think the whole Tamaite and Harris Tavita combo is just not the same. Like, it doesn't seem the same to me as Harris Tavita had with Tanner Boyd or what he had with what's his face last year?
Metcalf.
We'll
say so I watched a little bit of the New South Wales Cup game against the Newtown Jets in the weekend, the Warriors, and they had Jet Cleary playing at 9 because they had.
I did see that
because they had Luke Metcalf and Luke Hanson. In the halves, and then it was a bit of a weird game. They just got away with it, but I mean it freed Jet up to play a bit of a running game from dummy half.
Does Jet Cleary get a start this year, you reckon?
I don't think he will. I'd love to see it because it's just exciting. I'd love to see him get his crack at it. I mean, they brought in a young 20-year-old Makaya.
Tofa or something?
Yeah, Tofa. 20-year-old kid to jump on at hooker. True. Last 20 for the Warriors. He put a good shot on.
Makes you wonder why,
so I don't know what's happening there with Jet. Like, is he not quite polished enough yet? I'm not entirely sure.
Well, hopefully he gets a crack this year. But
I'd love to see it. If you want to, I mean, they've got a lot of depth in the halves anyway. Yeah. But
give him a crack at 9. Just give him a crack.
See how they go.
Oh, well, some good games this weekend, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Origin, and then we've got good. Weekend of footy.
Yo, I've got a question for you.
Hit me.
What was your take on the NBA Finals?
Bro,
I know you're a baller, so
the biggest takeaway though is the New York fans.
bro, they crazy, eh?
They are, bro.
I would not
honest
want to be a
to.
Spurs fan in New York, bro.
Well, I seen this one Spurs fan, bro, and it can't have been staged because the crowd was too big.
Yeah.
He had a Spurs jersey on. He's a big stocky dude.
Was he the African American guy?
Yo, and did you see him like going through and he was just swinging?
Yeah.
And then people were like kicking him, but then taking off because they didn't want to get stopped by this guy. But boy, honestly, the whole thing's wild. One shot, one stabbed, multiple arrests. And that's after winning.
Yeah.
That's after winning the finals, bro. But 53 years. The Knicks fans have been waiting for this. Bro, Jalen Brunson, Cat, take a bell, some of these guys, man. Like,
the Wemby fold?
Wemby folded, bro. Wemby folded, like, and I feel for him because I do like Wemby, and I think he's got an absolutely massive career ahead of him. And like,
he's still young as
real young, 21, 22.
Jesus,
watch out next year because the way that a loss like that fuels a player of his caliber. Like I've seen him on the, in the team huddles and stuff like that and timeouts. He's incredibly animated and incredibly passionate.
Yeah.
There'll be a few little changes within the Spurs ranks for next season. I think there'll be a few trades made.
Yeah.
To better suit him. But he's going to come back bigger and stronger next year. Like he's got that Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Like he's going to come back and he's going to destroy the league. I'd go as far as to chuck a sneaky little 50 on that at the start of the season next year to take it. Yeah. Like you never know.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be playing next season with a chip on his shoulder.
Knicks don't go back to back, eh?
I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
But man, how good though. Like,
did you watch any of the games?
Yeah, I did watch quite a few. I watched I think it was it game 2 or 3 where the Spurs choked. They actually choked the couple. I mean, they choked the 29-point lead. Which
that was 3-A.
Nah, there was game. Was it game 3 or 4?
Well, they just had 5 today.
5 yesterday.
That was 4.
It was 4. Yeah,
four.
so it's 29-point game before that. So game 3, there was this passage of play right at the end of the game, and they just looked disconnected. So Wemby got the inbound, dribbled up court, went to pass to I can't remember what it was, but he was running to to get to the baseline on the other end, and hit him in the back with the ball. You just never see that type of stuff. And then
that's like the Broncos game.
Oh my god! But then with Wemby as well, he had a chance right, and that was in game 3. 3 seconds on the clock. He got the ball from the inbound. He got I think he got just inside the 3-point line. He was kind of at the elbow, and then he pulled up for a jumper. Yeah. And I'm like, you are the longest dude in the league, and I have seen you do it time and time again. If you put that ball on the deck one time and take your 2 steps to get to the cup, like you're going to just get to the rim, man.
Yeah,
I know you can shoot the ball. Yeah, like I know you've got a mid range. I know you've got a 3 ball.
But he's got such a good shot for a big man.
You've also got a handle. You've also got a Euro step. You've also got moves, spin moves.
Yeah.
Like you can get to the rim at will.
Yeah, right.
And that point in the game where they really needed him, whilst they needed 2 to take the win. They needed the bucket.
Yeah.
I just can't help but feel like if you just put it on the deck and just get to the rim, like you would have got there. If not get to the rim, he's getting free throws. So, yes, to answer your question, I think he probably choked.
Yeah. Well, happy for all those Knicks fans, bro. That was cool. I mean, Spike Lee must be fucking throwing the meanest parties right now.
Well, and to see, I mean, some of those celebs that would be, like Ben Stiller was, he's been there at all the games. I've seen him getting photos of the trophy.
Yeah.
Tim Chalamet, he's in the changing rooms getting showered with the champagne and stuff. They live this stuff. Like, they love it. Yeah. They're such big, huge fans.
Have you ever been to an NBA game?
Bucket list, bro.
That's on mine too, eh? I had...
Bucket list.
I wanted to go when we were in Boston, but we were...
Oh, that's right. You told me
too early, But fuck yeah, I'd love to go to an NBA game, bro. Like,
Honestly, biggest bucket list for me. Like, and I mean, it's not going to happen, but I'd love to get there within the next 2 seasons so I can see Steph play.
oh yeah,
Bro, if I can make that happen, bro, that'd be a dream for me.
bro.
Just go see Steph play.
Tick it off, bro. Come on, come on,
I'd
bro.
love to, bro.
Fuck.
Love to. But happy for the Knicks. Happy for the league.
Yeah,
I think the league deserved something different.
yeah.
You know, the Nuggets have had a couple. OKC looked like they were going to go back to back.
I kind of had a feeling they weren't gonna do.
I'm real glad that the Spurs got them. I think much like, you know, say Penrith losing the NRL
Yeah, right.
last year, it's
Yeah.
good for the league.
Yeah, yeah.
Much like, you know, I guess the All Blacks losing a World Cup or something like that. It's good for world rugby.
yeah, yeah.
I think seeing, you know, the Knicks and the Spurs, who haven't been in a final for a while, really good for the league.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't follow the NBA that much, but actually at all. But I got a workmate of mine. He's been a Knicks fan since he was a kid.
Oh,
So,
hey.
yeah, like every finals game, his classroom's next to mine. I think you were there when they were watching it.
Oh, yeah.
But they had he religiously didn't care if he was teaching or not. He had it on the screen. He was watching it. So
The boy's barber, he's from New York.
oh yeah,
And so huge Knicks fan.
yeah.
And game four, I went in to get my hair cut, and I was asked the boys in the shop. I was like, "Oh, where's Eli?" And they're like, "Oh no, he only works 3 days a week."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, he took the day off so he can watch the game."
Fair enough too, bro. Like fair enough, but yeah. Maybe next year I'll jump on the NBA because it is bucket list for me as well. Like, but all those American sports are bucket list, like gridiron, ice hockey. I'd love to go to an ice hockey game as well.
Oh,
I've done the baseball. That's fucking next level, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Like I don't even like baseball, but just to go to the whole environment, bro, I was nuts.
I just want to go to an NBA game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd die happy. Like my bucket list is little, bro. It's like go to an NBA game, go to Italy, go to Japan. That's it.
Oh yeah, see, Japan's on mine as well. Me and Tash talked about it for a bit, but then we were like, oh, we're gonna take all the kids, and then that dream died because that was gonna be super expensive.
Same as us.
We're gonna wait till the kids are older, and then we'll just do an adult trip, bro.
Because I was like, I think it was last year. I was like, you want to go to Japan for my 40th, you know, next year. And then it was like, well, we have to take the kids. And I was like, now it's maybe we'll go to Bali for my 40th.
And then next thing you know, oh no, let's just go to Hamilton. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Hamilton, bro. Before we wrap, you got one more thing you want to do?
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Here, okay, I'm going to do this one with you. All right. We're going to build the perfect NRL player.
Cool.
All right. Okay. So I'm just going to ask you.
Do I need anything?
Nah, we can go. Do you want to go past or present or just present?
We can go past and present.
All right. IQ.
Oh. Andrew Johns.
All right.
Oh, I've got two. But no, I'll stick with Andrew Johns.
Oh, you got Joey.
Oh, hold on. So my other one's Jonathan Thurston. Shit. Now Andrew Johns. He's an immortal for a reason.
All right. Speed.
Oh, bro. Oh, damn. I've got like three, and they're old time. But it's got to be one.
Yes, it's got to be one.
Fuck. Oh, bro, you're killing me. I might have to stick true to my era. Nathan Blacklock.
Oh, all right. Footwork.
Oh, Benji.
Oh, yeah. Defense.
Ooh. Oh, god damn. Oh, bro, you're killing me. Are we talking about like tackles made or what? Like what?
No,
Defensively overall?
up to you, bro. You interpret it how you will. I like my wife's answer on this one too.
Oh, has she done it?
Yeah.
Who did she get for the first three you just asked me? Who did you do? Or we can do that at the end.
We can do it then.
Oh, yeah, okay. So defense. Oh, bro. Oh, fuck. Can I come back to that one?
All right. Passing.
Oh, bro, what is this? Oh my god. Mm, 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 mm. See, you got me again.
Kicking.
Kicking. Oh, bro. Off the top of my head. Fuck. This could be controversial. I'm gonna go Matt Burton. Seen that kick in person. That's
Pretty wild, eh?
Yo, that's out the gate.
Oh, I'll go one last one.
Yeah, and then I'll come back to the ones
And
that I
we'll
missed.
go back. Clutch.
Oh, bro, this is tough. Fuck. Brad Fittler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll go Brad Fittler.
I go defense.
Defense, bro. This is that. Okay. Gordon Tallis.
Ooh, Gordon Tallis. I like the ragdoll.
Yo.
And passing.
Oh, bro. See, Brad Fittler had a mean pass too, but then I think about Sean Johnson. Benji had a mean pass. Has to be a half, right?
Has to be a half.
Has to be a half.
Has to be a half.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Benji. Yeah,
You know Benji?
yeah, I'm gonna lock in Benji.
Oh, we'll leave it there, eh?
Who were yours, or who was Kayla's?
IQ, she went with JT.
Oh yeah.
Or
he
hang on.
was my second A.
Did she go with JT or did she go with Cam Smith?
Oh,
Oh, she might have went with Cam Smith. Footwork, she went Benji.
Benji.
Speed, she went with. I think she went for the hammer.
Oh yeah.
Defense, she went with Marty Tapel.
Oh, yep. Nice.
Passing, she went with, I think, JT. What else was there? Kicking. I think she went Reynolds. Kicking.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And clutch JT.
Yeah. Who's yours? Have you done yours?
No, I don't think I really have.
Let's go. Do yours now, real quick. IQ.
Cam Smith.
Yeah. What was your other one? IQ.
Footwork.
Footwork.
Footwork would be. Yeah, it's hard to go past Benji. Eh?
I think so. He changed the game when it comes to footwork.
Yeah.
Like he was what stepping and all that is now, bro. That guy started that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was at school, bro. Was I got nicknamed Benji at school?
Oh.
Nah, because I just used to love to whack all the time. But the point being is that, you know, he created an era.
Yeah. Like you had
Of
stepping in that,
players.
you know, in the 90s and stuff like that. Like Brad Fittler had a real nice right foot step.
But nobody had that touchy step.
Nah,
Nobody
not at all, bro.
brought that touchy step to footy until Benji.
I'd be surprised to see how many. Like, you should do it with the boys. Because I'd like to see, because the younger, would they say, you know, Sean Johnson over Benji? They might not, because, you know, that they grew up around you and Kayla. So
Well, I think Maya did it. I just can't remember what he picked. I can't remember now.
I might actually do these with the kids.
I've done it with Maya. I just can't remember what he picked.
All right, speed.
Speed. I like your one, eh?
See, my other one was Rod Wishart.
Oh, yeah.
I had Steve Renoff in there too, the Pearl.
No, I'll go Black Log.
Yeah,
I
nice.
think it's a good one.
Nice.
I like that.
That's it. speed, defense.
It's gonna be a left field one, bro. It's a bit of a left field one, and it's Cam Murray.
Nah, that's not left field at all, bro. He's pretty safe and sound. He's pretty solid.
I very rarely see him miss a tackle. They might not necessarily be big hits or dominant stuff like that, but bro, just incredibly reliable.
Yo,
I'll go Cam Murray on that one.
I like that one. And what was your last one?
Kicking, passing, and clutch.
Kicking, passing, clutch. So who's your kicking?
Kicking. I'll go Nathan Cleary.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'll go Nathan Cleary.
Passing.
Oh. Who'd you say?
I think I said Benji.
Nah, mine's not Benji.
Stacey Jones.
I'll go Joey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Joey. Clutch. I'm going JT.
Yeah. No, I'll stick with mine.
And I say clutch. I say JT clutch because for mine, he was the ultimate competitor.
Yeah.
He would never, ever die wondering.
Do you remember how small he was when he was at the Bulldogs?
Yeah, bro.
And he's still, like, he played the way he played when he finished, when he was at the Bulldogs. Like, fuck me.
Have you ever heard him mic'd up in a game?
Yeah, I think I've once. Yeah, once.
So impressive. So
that's
cool.
what I love those mic'd up because you can hear the different languages in teams. Like, the different speak, the way they talk, and communicate. It's fucking cool. But, bro, I like that game. I'm actually going to put it out. I'll put it out to my class.
Yeah, well, next week we'll do this or that.
Oh, yep. Keen.
So we can do just like, I don't know, we can either pick a position and then just go through from back in the day and, like, you know, just pit people against each other until we get a winner. Or, you know, we might come up for a winner, we might not.
So what, you'd have like Brad Fittler, Jonathan Thurston?
Yeah.
Get rid of that one and then
we might not even end up with a winner. We just might just be like, ooh.
Yeah, okay.
You know? Always go this or that, playmakers.
You should give me the topic and I'll put it up there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll put it up there and then
I'll come up with one. So we'll do this or that next week.
And we'll do it up there and I'll put the camera up there.
Yeah, all right, sweet.
Sweet, easy. Sign us off, bro.
Well, I feel like we went into a little, there was a hard out sort of side piece there where we sort of got lost in it a little bit.
We always seem to like, with the footy chat, the sport chat, we always seem to like, veer off. But, hey, we the sporty guys, bro.
All right. That's another week with us at Under the Surface. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining in. Remember to subscribe, like, go follow us on IG, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, get them to go jump
tell
on.
Everyone, man.
We're going to blow up soon. Trust. Watch this space.
Influencers. Watch. All right, peace.
Until next time.
Peace.